Hey, again, it's Darren Gladstone from HP'sTheNextBench.com. I'm here with Cameron Duncan. So you work product manager on the Envy line, and Envys are known for having a ton of power and also having some unique designs to them. Right. So tell us what's happening with this current generation, like what's going on next?
We're taking advantage of a redesign that we have for Envy. This is the first redesign that we've actually had for the Envy brand, which launched about 3 years ago. We've had a lot of time to learn about our customers and how they actually use our products. So kind of taking a lot of that information and then looking at features and ways that we can actually attract our customers in a better way.
Right, and I can say, like, as I'm looking at this, you're gonna have to zoom in and check this out. So right here, there's this cool little analog dial right on the side here. And it's an obvious. I didn't realize how much I missed an analog dial on anything.
You know, one of the things that we found is a lot of customers are just making subtle adjustments in audio. You know, if they're listening to music, they're watching movies, even playing games, they want an easy way to be able to adjust audio. Pushing up and down on a keyboard isn't always an easy process of making those adjustments. And having an analog dial, it kind of takes us back to the time when you had those high-end pieces of audio equipment and you actually had a way to adjust music whenever you were listening to it.
That's as good a segue as any to talk about, speaking of high-end audio, Beats is a big part of this product as well. Yeah,
we have a strong Beats heritage with Envy. We launched the Beats effort several years ago with Envy, and we found that it really resonated with our customers well. So we've introduced a lot of new design features that actually incorporate that audio story. There's a total of 6 speakers and a subwoofer actually in the system. We've got 2 top-firing speakers, we've got 4 front-firing speakers, and that way if a customer has a notebook closed, they have it on their lap, they can still hear great audio however they want to do it. And then even the inside, there's audio amplifiers that are hooked up to the headphone. That way, if they have a great sounding Beats headset, they can actually listen to it, and it's going to sound very impressive.
And what else is under the hood? I mean, since you brought it up.
Yeah, we found that a lot of our customers are using Envy products for a lot of just content creation. So editing movies, editing photos, playing games. They really need the hardware to be able to do those types of things. Quad-core processors, discrete graphics, all of those are really necessary to be able to crank out the horsepower necessary to do a lot of those high-end applications.
Just jumping back to the design again for 1 second. So I was noticing some other stuff you did here with the keyboard. So I like it's kind of this almost like drop down a little bit and has a little some like mood lighting around the sides.
Yeah, and that's a design direction as well. One of the things that we like to do is make sure that obviously in terms of trying to make even the display look amazing, is we had to actually make some changes in terms of the keyboard deck. So we've recessed it so that every time you close the actual notebook, you're never going to have that concern about your keyboard actually imprinting on the top of your glass of the display. There's other design directions that we went as well. The keyboard itself is a new backlight technology that we've been working on for a couple of years called Radiance. It utilizes one LED under every keycap, and that minimizes the amount of light leakage. It makes the backlight keyboard look that much brighter, that much more luminescent, and it's a really striking difference between what is a standard backlight technology.
It's kind of one of those things you can't really tell people. You have to tell them go check it out somewhere.
You see it. It really does look, especially if you can see it next to a standard type of backlight today.
Cool. And so this is going to be available when? And
these products will be available in early part of December. The 15-inch notebook, the Envy 15, will start at $10.99, and the Envy 17 will start at $12.49.
I'll take one of each. Thanks.
You bet.